and you're deep in your business software, there's this common little snag.
Oh, yeah. So,
Trying to pull information from, say, a pop-up window into a text field.
right. Without losing what you've already typed in that field.
Exactly. It often feels like you have to overwrite or, manually add things bit by bit. It's inefficient.
It really is. Those small things, they add up. Wasted time, potential errors if you're trying to juggle information manually.
And that brings us to the work of people like Premalatha. She's a senior software engineer over at Tayana Solutions.
Okay.
She's got over 2 years focused on ERP implementations, support, tackled, I think, over 250 different scenarios, lots of custom work.
So she's seen these kinds of practical, everyday challenges businesses run into.
Definitely. And that's what we're diving into today, a specific Acumatica customization she built.
Right.
The mission here is really to show how one smart tweak can fix that annoying problem, adding lines from a pop-up without deleting the existing text.
Okay, I'm following. So let's set the scene.
Right. Imagine a custom screen in Acumatica. There's a button. Click it, and a pop-up appears. Maybe it's got a list of records, details.
And your goal is to get some specific info from that pop-up into a text box on the main screen.
Yes, but crucially, without the system just replacing everything already in that box.
Which is often the default behavior, right? Add something new, the old stuff gets wiped.
Exactly. So without a fix, you're stuck copying, pasting, maybe retyping. It's slow, error-prone.
Makes sense. So what did Premalatha do?
She added some custom logic,
Yeah.
specifically to an Add To button right there on the pop-up panel.
Okay, so the button's behavior has changed.
Precisely. Instead of replacing, her logic tells the system, take the new info you just selected and basically stick it onto the end of whatever text is already in the target field. She called it concatenating.
Concatenating, so joining them together, like adding a sentence to the end of a paragraph, not rewriting the whole thing.
A perfect analogy. Let's make it concrete with her example. Picture that custom screen again. Field called statements, button next to it. Invoice statements.
Got it. Click invoice statements.
And the pop-up grid appears. Let's say it shows several lines of invoice details. For simplicity, imagine one line just says, the dotted lines.
Okay, the dotted lines, representing some data.
You select that row, the dotted lines in the pop-up.
There.
Then you click her custom Add To button.
And what happens in the statements field?
It now shows the dotted lines. If the field was empty, that's all you see. If it had something, this gets added.
Okay, but here's the key test, right? What happens next?
Right, so now you go back to the pop-up, maybe you select something else. Let's say the word welcome.
Okay.
You click Add To again.
And the statements field now shows.
The dotted lines welcome. See, it didn't replace the dotted lines, it just appended welcome right after it.
I see. So it preserves the previous entries and just keeps adding?
Exactly. And she stressed, this keeps working. Every time you click Add To, the new selection gets tacked onto the end. No data loss.
That's actually quite elegant. It solves the problem directly.
It really does. It stops you having to do that awkward manual shuffle or worrying about deleting things by mistake. Makes compiling info much smoother.
Yeah, you can see how that saves clicks, saves time, and importantly, maintains data integrity.
It's a great example of how a focused customization improves usability.
Absolutely. It streamlines that specific workflow, cuts out the manual steps, and makes sure you capture all the necessary details from those pop-ups.
So for anyone listening, if this sounds familiar, if you're hitting similar walls in Acumatica, or just need some expert help optimizing things,
Tayana Solutions is definitely worth contacting. They clearly understand Acumatica deeply and how to tailor it.
you heard the kind of practical solutions they develop. You can reach them at 678-910-2774.